The problem sometimes with us Filipinos was this: we have this thing called crab mentality, and that's so. Let's talk about the thing called crab mentality within the Filipino community. Is the thing called stigma. All right, and I'm gonna bring this thing up to make a point to you guys why sometimes us Filipinos do not succeed in this country. Is because of this thing called crab mentality. All right, so compare us to let me give you an example first, right? Compare us to other nationality, for example the Chinese, the Indians, the Sri Lankans, and take a look at their success in life compared to us. Most of these guys that you'll see that is driving a taxi cab, they own $1 million house, they own this and that, and they work in a factory, right? And as we're busting of balls, working 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and we still can't afford to buy a property. How come, right? Well, the way I understand it and the way I see it is because I have friends with Indians, Sri Lankans, Chinese, and other types of a nationality, is that when we come in this country, or the same time that they come in this country, they're taking a risk. They are a risk taker. As Filipino, we can't take risk, right? Or we're hesitant to take risk because our upbringing is that we always have to play it safe, right? And also, when other nationality, for example the Chinese, when they come in this country, that they help each other out, they congregate themselves, right? The problem sometimes with us Filipinos was this, that for example, when you're owning a property, right, or if you want to start to get into a real estate, right, they have no problem buying a one house and about 1, 2, or 3 family living there, about 10 people in the same house. They sacrifice that first year or the second year or the third year, and then they would branch out. And that's what they do. They congregate themselves, right? They help each other out with the bills, right? In order for them to save, right? In order for other family to go on like with a secondary home, a third home, right? And they're taking that risk. And you see that sometimes that we see other people that they have a lesser job than us, that they have more than us, right? And this is what happened. They're willing to sacrifice their ego for the preservance of their name, and that's why they would thrive. And that's why, like, you see sometimes that they have that there's a Chinatown, there's a Italian town, there's Brampton, where there's a lot of brown people are, because they can congregate themselves. They help each other out first when they come in this country. And unfortunately, with us Filipino, we bring each other down. That's what we have, this thing called crab mentality, and that's something that we gotta change. That we gotta help each other out for us to thrive in this country. If we don't congregate ourselves, our community, we're always gonna lag behind amongst other peers. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta congregate ourselves, help each other out in order for us to preserve that community. And the more we do that, the more our community will thrive. And that's how we preserve our community, and that's how our community will thrive, and not to bring each other down. As we see sometimes, one people will go up, we tend to pull them down. Oh, this guy's so mayabang, this guy's thinks he was like that. These are what we call crab mentality, and that's something we gotta change if we want to succeed in any country, whether you're Chinese, you're Filipino, you're white, you're Caucasian, you're Italian, you're a European. If you don't change that crab mentality, you're never ever going to succeed in life. As you know, the saying in stock market, inside information is illegal. In real estate, inside information is power. So make sure you subscribe that button for you to get that inside information in real estate. Salute.